Ah, there you are. I'm glad you made it here so quickly. This is quite important. My apartment is on the 4th floor on the right.
Trescon, glad to see you made it.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. Every major street being locked off is a recent development, isn't it?
I'm sorry about that, it's part of the curfew. To limit the rioting, we locked off all the districts and put up guarded checkpoints at the barricades.
That's really necessary? It seems rather quiet out there.
That's because you haven't seen the bad districts. Even the West resident sector, the slums, is a day on the beach compared to some sectors. You can only access the 3 districts with subway stations at the moment. The corporate district, downtown and the slums. And those are all well patrolled.
Tell me what's happened.
It's bad, very bad. Deus has been kidnapped, and with one of the moderators missing, this city's going to hell.
But you and Cashew are moderators too. Can't you handle it until DD is found?
No. What most people don't know is that Despot wouldn't trust his own mother to make him dinner. There's a safety measure, so we can't ban people without everybody agreeing. Without Deus, we can only try to correct their behaviour. And as soon as DxO finds out, they're gonna make my life hell.
Can't Despot do something?
Despot is impossible to contact. Something in his pants, I think.
Alright. Why am I here?
Find out who kidnapped Diablo and why. I got an anonymous email this morning. You can start by reading that. My login is Phasmatis, and my password is Antitheus. How you run your investigation is up to you. Just remember that you're here to find DD. I'd advise you to get someone influential to support you. You won't get to the bottom of this by yourself, and someone like King Cashew and the rest of the PDX gang can provide a lot of valuable help.
Believe me, the last thing I want to do is to work for Despot again.
Well, I think your only alternative would be World Corp, and that's not a very attractive option either, don't you think? Besides, you know King Cashew, he's a good guy.
But basically, I'd be working with the same people, doing the same stuff.
Trescon, nobody wants to employ you full-time. You can just work freelance for us. You help PDX, we help you.
I'll think about it.
Yes, do that. Pay a visit to Sol's Bar and Grill. It's just down the road. It's a perfect place to pick up general info. You should remember Alpha Operator from back in the PDX-CIS days. Remember his old codename was Sol. He owns the bar now.
Yeah, I remember. I think it opened a few months before I left. He always said he'd buy a bar if he ever made it to retirement. I don't think I ever believed him.
You should probably equip yourself as soon as possible. Remember that the only place to load up around here is Raving's weapon shop. Your old guns are still locked up there. I hope you kept the password to the locker. Oh, and speaking of equipment, the safe in my bedroom contains an oil canister to help you on your way. It was confiscated.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Long time no see. Come visit my office in the World Corp building as soon as you have time. I have very important information for you. And quite a good offer too, if you arrive on time. See you here, Trescott.
I saw you. Great. I see you've got enough money for a monthly pass now. It's good to see you're still in fine trim, Tress. Hope you didn't mind all of the test. Just buy a subway pass from the vending machine at the station, and then take the train to the corporate district and meet up with Cashew.
Trestron, I am still waiting for you to get down here and see me, and time is wasting. If you're so poor you can't afford a subway pass, then go to that trashy apartment building you met Phasmatis at. A former employee of mine has formulated some sort of nonsense plan that ends with you getting a free subway pass. So hurry the hell up and get one.
Trest, Cashew wants to make sure you're still up to scratch. He's asked me to give you a test to see if you're still as good as you used to be. After all, 2 years is a lot of time to get rusty and right. We don't want to get you killed. Here's the deal. To leave this district, you have to use the subway. Problem is, the subway company stopped selling day passes some time ago, and a monthly pass costs 1,000 credits. Now, while we could just give you the money, this should be an excellent opportunity to brush up on your skills. Your tests will be to gather 1,000 credits for the subway. To be frank, if you aren't resourceful enough to do this, you'll be in no condition to handle the assignments we're planning to give you. Good luck.
Horrible day.
Hello, and you
don't. I'm.
You're.
Trescott.
You sound. Thanks.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting. I know him from back in the old days. You should be careful with this assignment. It's not going to be cakewalk. There's quite a difference between this and handling nosy employees. You'll need to do your research well.
I always do. Oh, I should get going. I'll talk to you later, Kylie. Perhaps back at the office.
Perhaps. And good luck, Zero.
Please, get out of my way.
Truscon.
Kylie.
It's been a while.
Too long, if you ask me.
Indeed.
We made a good team back in the day.
Have you become so sentimental while you were away? I seem to remember your attitude towards me was rather different before you left.
Well, perhaps I did fall victim to selective memory loss. But the things I remember were all worthwhile.
Interesting. Perhaps you really did come to your senses during your little sabbatical. I suspect we'll see soon enough.
Care to extrapolate?
It's no secret that people are already vying for your attention, Truscon, although you have barely arrived. If I were you, I would listen closely to a particular voice in your head, the one that belongs to Skara B. King. Then, maybe, you can earn back my respect.
I appreciate the advice, Kylie.
Don't mention it.
I don't hope that Glotte's fellow will be mad at me for borrowing
Is it just me, or are there way too many talking heads around these days?
Looks like you took the wrong line. You're in the slums. Go back to the other platform and take the train back to the corporate district if you want to talk to Cashew.
man. You looking for something?
Excuse me?
Of course you are, man. You want
A nano sword for 1500, you say?
I do indeed. Excellent bargain if you ask me why.
Sounds good to me. Here you go.
Here you go. Nice to carry out illegal transactions with you, man.
Yeah, you too. See you around.
My employees to be capable of using the, quite frankly, pretty fucking simple subway system without getting completely lost. But welcome to the corporate district. Please come to my office at once. I am a busy man.
Can I just go right in?
Huh?
Right.
It
isn't.
Nope. It's really just because it...
Scaro. Scaros.
Welcome to the World Corp Incorporated Global Headquarters. I hope you find my little firm sufficiently impressive. My office is on the 4th floor. Just take the elevator up here and we'll talk about your future at this company.
The entity is very displeased with your conduct, fleshling.
What? Me? What did I do?
We have observed the murder of Scarabee King, and we interpret this as an effort to sabotage the continuity of the construct.
Ah, shucks. You got me there. Just killed him for the hell of it.
The entity is pleased that its analysis is accurate, but simultaneously annoyed that a flesh creature would presume to deliberately disrupt the continuity of the construct and create an unsupported reality branch.
Unsupported?
By killing Scarabee King, you have created a highly unstable branch of existence. This reality is doomed because you have destroyed an instrumental piece of the construct before he had finished playing his part. There is no future here.
Couldn't you just modify the, construct so the world can proceed without Skara?
Nothing is beyond the infinite power of the entity. However, it only takes the most basic of calculations to reveal that allowing full freedom for every actor in the construct would effectively require an eternity of work. Your options have been selected on the basis of highly sophisticated calculations beyond your comprehension.
So you're saying I can't just forget about DD and work as a bouncer in Souls for the rest of my life either?
The entity has decided that you must be eliminated and this branch of existence destroyed. Reality will then be rolled back to a previous version, before it was corrupted by your poor choices.
But wait, you're gonna kill me just because your damn mapper didn't know how to set B invincible to true?
You were not expected to survive the encounter with the significantly augmented Scarabee King and his automatic gun turrets and guards. It was deemed unnecessary to make him invulnerable. The entity is incapable of error, and the logical conclusion must be that you are a mistake. We will correct this mistake now.
How do you plan to kill me?
The entity does not need to employ weapons to terminate your existence. We have script functions for that.
Well, that's boring. Well, do your worst.
You may press your quick load key in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Mr. Trixcon, I'm glad you decided to visit me before going out to PDX. It demonstrates a bit of common sense. It's Trustcon. Right. Anyway, you chose to come here immediately. That means you can't be as stupid as you look. As I said in my PM, I have an offer for you. Let me hear it then. I don't care about Deus Diablo, and neither do you. If you think about it. I care about me, and you care about yourself. Deep down, all any of us really care about is ourselves. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm heading straight for the history books. I'm all in. I'm going to make myself very, very powerful. And if you help me, I'll let you in on a piece of the action. Well, Deus Diablo's disappearance is the reason I'm even here. If you think Diablo's case is just your average abduction, you're even dumber than you look. There are larger things going on here, and if we play our cards right, we'll be in control of this entire city before PDX is any wiser. What do you say? Are you interested? Go on. My corporation happens to have a rather bad relationship with religious fanatics known as the Llamas. They're very fond of exposing me to their childish pranks. Yesterday, a couple of them snuck into the building, decorated our toilets with graffiti referring to their 133 Tinas, and made their escape through the parking basement. One of them, however, failed to sneak back out. My security staff has trapped him in the basement, and I'm making sure he isn't going anywhere. They've tried to put him under arrest, but his fighting abilities are apparently not inconsiderable. It would appear that brute strength should not be underestimated. Of course, I'm amazed at the amount of incompetence which has allowed a dragon of rather noticeable size to enter the building undetected in the first place. But that matter will be dealt with in due time. First, I want you to get rid of the dragon in my basement. Crush it, mutilate it, I don't care. Just make sure it dies. You got that? I want it dead.
And in return for killing this dragon of yours, I get what?
That's the spirit. Don't worry, money isn't an issue. And neither are augmentations, if you know what I'm saying.
Sounds like a deal to me. I'll be back when the dragon is dead.
Excellent. You'll be rewarded accordingly, of course. Let's see how you'll handle yourself against a dragon. Bluebug is doing fine, it seems. I think I'll award them another $1 million or 2.
I don't know your reasons for visiting World Corp first, but since...
You're...
No.
Where?
What do you...
I was graffitiing King's toilet.
What would you give me if I got you out?
What would a dragon have that would be of use to you?
A treasure hoard?
Would I be graffitiing bathrooms if I had gold to pay you with?
Good point. Cashew said you know something about Deus's disappearance.
Oh, Cashew sent you! Of course! I have a very important piece of evidence that I'll be happy to hand over to you if you help me out of here.
Deal.
Hooray!
On second thought, I think I'll just kill you and collect a reward from Scar instead.
Please, don't kill me! I didn't do it on purpose!
How can you paint graffiti by accident?
The others made me!
What others?
Other llama guys.
So you are with the llamas. Mr. King will be pleased to hear that, and to receive your head on a plate.
God damn it, you idiot! What do you think you're doing? Faz was wrong about you. You're not setting foot anywhere near my headquarters, Trescon. Do you understand? We will have nothing to do with you from now on. You're on your own, imbecile.
Well?
He's dead.
Perfect. That'll teach those llama bastards to think twice before messing with me again. Your reward is in a secret compartment in the fireplace behind you. Here's the key. The button is the round knob on the left.
Thank you.
Alright, let's arrange for a permanent agreement. You need to sign these papers, and then you're officially employed by World Corp Incorporated.
It wouldn't appear I have much choice. PDX certainly don't want anything to do with me now.
Well, that's just their loss, isn't it? Truscott, I have a plan that will put us both in charge of Forum City, but I'm loath to let you in on it until you've secured my position a little further. For now, I think that it will suffice to say that I need you to find Deus Diablo and assassinate him.
You want me to kill a moderator? Why? And is it even possible?
Where there's a will, there's a way. The reason why I need him dead is because he somehow got his hand on evidence that some of my affairs may not be entirely legal. Fortunately for me, he disappeared quickly thereafter, but my problems aren't gone just because he is. But in order to find him, you need to go fetch me something.
And what might that be?
My researchers have come across a series of archaic documents detailing an ancient and very powerful artifact called the Fire Staff. I hoped it was created to make firing your staff a much easier and even more enjoyable job, but unfortunately this doesn't appear to be the case. However, we believe the staff was created by Deus Diablo.
And you think it can be used to locate him?
Exactly.
Very well. I'll go get it for you. Where can I find this Fire Staff?
In the ruins of the old metropolis of DXI. They can be entered through the excavation site in the slums. There's just one little problem first. You'll need the correct admin passwords to enter the closed-down excavations.
Can't you just bribe somebody?
I've tried, but only Despot has those passwords. And Despot is close to unbribable. He may be a slacker, but he must have some manner of morals after all. Or maybe he just doesn't like me for some reason. No, that's not possible. He's never even worked for me. I do know about one thing which could interest him though. One thing that could be traded for the passwords I need. The news script of the DxO.
The what?
The DxO terrorists are sworn enemies of PDX. Both of them publish the silly little flyers they called newspapers. And the distribution of these papers is mostly handled by a piece of software called a news script. The DxO news script is far superior to that of the PDX. And Despot has been trying to get his hands on it for years.
So you want me to get the news script and trade it for the passwords we need?
Exactly. You're sharp, aren't you? How you get it is no concern of mine. Just don't spend any of my money. When you have it, go to the PDX building and demand to see Despot. Just show them the script and they're bound to let you in.
So, where are these DxO guys hanging out?
Seeing as they're basically conducting guerrilla warfare on PDX, who happens to control these forums, they make it their business to remain hidden. However, one of my special operatives has managed to track them down. Go meet Kylie Griffin in the downtown subway. She'll tell you how to find the DxO hideout.
Kylie Griffin? Alright.
One last thing. I'm going to give you Fang 1B clearance to this building, but I need your HUD access codes.
Alright, I'll transmit them now. You're the only one who will be watching, I assume.
You're more cooperative than most people. Good. My system administrator, that guy, will be in charge of most of your mission ops, so he's getting access to your HUD as well. But I vouch for him.
Alright then.
Now get out of here and do what I've told you to do. Feel free to use my personal secret elevator to get out. And Trescott, I've placed much faith in you. Do not disappoint me. Blue Buck is doing fine, it seems. I think I'll award them another $1 million or $2.